Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and in today's video we are doing an impromptu what I eat in a day. I say impromptu because I didn't plan this out. I didn't map out what I was gonna eat today or try to plan out some super cool meals. I literally just decided that I was gonna pop on the camera and show you a realistic day of eating. As you know, I am on a weight loss journey. I currently am on a GLP-1. I take 15 milligrams of Zepbound and I am focusing on major fitness goals right now. I am focusing on building lean muscle and getting stronger every single day. I read a quote yesterday that said, I love when women set weight goals based on how much they're lifting versus how much they're losing. And I love that. Like I want to shift my mindset and focus on strength. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is an impromptu what I eat in a day. If you're here for it, let's go ahead and get started. Before we go any further in today's video, I wanna go ahead and thank our sponsor, Grazia. You guys, this olive oil lives up to the hype. It's premium, crazy fresh olive oil, still at an everyday price. I wasn't sure when I first got my bottle if it was really going to live up to the hype, but you guys, I have been using this now for about a month and it is so good. This isn't your average olive oil. Grazia is single origin, single varietal, made only from Picul olives found in Jaén, Spain, which fun fact is where over half of the world's olive oil comes from, but Grazia is truly one of a kind. The flavor, bold, peppery, antioxidant rich, and loaded with healthy fats. And it's not just good for cooking, it is also good for you when you're eating it. It's good for your skin, your hair, your body. And now Grazia comes in a fully opaque glass bottle, coated with UV-proof paint and a UV-proof label. And super cool, it has an easy pour spout, already connected, and this is seriously a game changer. And Grazia even created their own bottle because every detail matters. When I was in Maine and I was doing some shopping, I was in a couple of different little boutiques, and in 2 different boutiques that sold high-end quality products, Grazia was in the store. I was so thrilled to see it there. They have 2 different types of oils. You've got sizzle for when you're cooking and drizzle to top off your food, salads, vegetables, anything you want to be extra delicious. I even saw a recipe for olive oil ice cream, and I gotta be honest, I'd give it a try. Now that I've tasted Grazia super fresh olive oil, I'm telling you right now, I am never going back. And you can upgrade your kitchen with Grazia. I'll have everything linked for you down below, and if you use my code Tiffany10, you're gonna get 10% off. Again, everything will be linked for you down below. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you again to Grazia for sponsoring today's video. So I've already been like a bad YouTuber. I didn't film myself making my coffee, but I did have coffee this morning. I have had coffee pretty much every morning since I stopped being a school counselor. I used to only have coffee in the morning on the weekends, and I would use the mornings as a time to use a pre-workout instead of coffee to save the calories. I have sugar-free pre-workouts that I will use. This is one that I really love. It's by Motivate. This is in the pina colada. I've talked about this before. It tastes exactly like just straight pineapple juice. Like it is so good. But I have been using this to work out in the afternoon. And so I haven't been using it in the morning. I've been enjoying coffee. I get up in the morning, you know, Danny and I spend some time together before he gets in the shower, then I go make us coffee, and it's just been a nice start to the day. So started my morning with coffee. I use the Nespresso pods. This is an Intenso pod. I love that deep, dark flavor of coffee. Like I want my coffee to taste like bitter coffee. Like I like that. And then I use a little bit of hazelnut creamer. I use roughly about 3 tablespoons. It's really just enough to take off like the massive bite and give me a little bit of flavor. I don't use any additional, sugar or anything. There's plenty in that stuff. And before you come for me, I know that it's not very good for you, but listen, it's all about moderation. We got to make good choices to offset maybe our not so great choices. So I only use a little bit of it. And you guys, I am a massive sipper when it comes to my coffee, which is why I drink my coffee always in a travel mug, because it keeps its heat. This is a BrewMate coffee mug. I think it's a 16 ounce. I'll link it for you down below. I literally live with this thing, but I sip my coffee. Like I am such a massive coffee sipper. I can't even show you, but it's like, I still have like half of it in there. It's pathetic. I know. But you know, it is what it is. So I don't use like regular traditional coffee mugs because, I'll be reheating it all the time. That's what I used to have to do, is pop it in the microwave. So I'm not doing that anymore. So I use this. I also add 1 scoop of collagen powder, the Vital Peptides Collagen, Vital Collagen, something like that. I'll have it linked for you. But I try really, really hard to do at least 1 of those scoops every day. If I am making a smoothie or something that I can blend it into later on in the day, I will add it. Or if I'm having like a cup of tea, I will add a 2nd scoop, because you can have 2 scoops a day. But that's just good, you know, good little extra protein. And I feel like it makes a huge difference in the way like my body feels when it moves. As I mentioned, I have been focusing a ton. I don't know, maybe if I mentioned it or not. Maybe I didn't. I don't know now that I'm saying that. But I have been focusing so much on working out and lifting weights. I've been lifting every single day. I've been trying really hard to put on good, lean muscle. I read this thing yesterday that, look at my cats, you guys. This is Tallulah in the pantry always, because she needed to eat, and then Lion is standing out here like waiting, trying to get to her food. Are you trying to play with her through the door? You're ridiculous. You can't eat her food, buddy. She needs that for her little frail self. I read this thing yesterday that said, I love when women shift their goals from how much when they're counting weight based on how much they're lifting, not how much they're losing. And I was like, ooh, I'm here for that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm still focused on how much I'm losing. I still have weight loss goals that I'm trying to obtain, but I was like, dang it, I love that, because I also am trying really hard to get strong. And I was telling Danny the other day that I want to get some heavier dumbbells, because the ones that I have 3, 5, and 10 they're getting to be too light. I use the 10 as my heavy weight, but now when I'm doing certain workouts, like I was doing, you know, bent over hinged, what are these called? I don't know, flies? I don't know what they're called, chest? I don't know. The instructor was like, grab your light dumbbells, but they felt too light, so I had to use the heavy ones. But I was like, I need heavier ones for when I'm doing things like bicep curls, you know what I mean, or squats. And I thought that was really cool. But this is not a workout video. I'm telling you that because I am focused very much on how much protein I'm getting in every day. And it is hard, y'all. It is hard to get in a lot of protein when you don't have a massive appetite. I have never really been a big eater. I know that's hard to believe. If you have been with me for a long time and you remember what I looked like when I was 90 pounds heavier, it looked like I ate all the time. I definitely ate more than I eat now, and I made terrible food choices, and I drank a ton of calories. I was getting venti, you know, iced sugar shaken espresso, you know, Starbucks every day. Like they're like 1,200 calories. You know what I mean? It was just insane how much of my calories I was ingesting through just sheer sugary fluids. I drank a ton of Coke. Like it just was really, really bad. So I've definitely made better choices. But getting enough protein in can be really hard. So I try every morning to at least get some with my collagen. So I use the MyFitnessPal app. I use the free version. You know, it's up to you what you want to do. But I am looking at my app. Let's see. And it says that normally I would be eating 1,760 calories. Like that's my base calorie. But I worked out today. I already did that, so now I can eat 1991, which heck yeah, that was a good year. So now I'm gonna go in and put my coffee. So I'm gonna add a food to my breakfast, my collagen peptides, and creamer, and an espresso pod. So there we go. I'm already at 146 calories, which isn't bad for a cup of coffee, I feel. You know, some people would, and you can just skip that part. But now Stacy is actually on her way and we're gonna go do some Halloween shopping. That's why I have my super cute Halloween sweatshirt on. This is from American Eagle. All right, my camera died. Or no, my camera didn't die. I ran out of space on my card, so I had to go clean it off. So I'm not really sure where I left off, but Stacy's on her way to come and get me. We are going to go do some Halloween shopping. That's what I was saying. I was telling you about my sweatshirt from American Eagle. I'll link it for you down below. They are oversized and I'm wearing a small because they're really, really oversized and I didn't want it to be that way. So I feel like this fits perfectly. It is so comfortable and I just adore the design. They always have something cute like that. But so I need to eat something quick, especially because it's late. I worked out this morning. I went on a 25-minute walk, burned about 150 calories or so, and then I came home and I did arms with Sam, burned about another 100 calories, felt so good. My legs are still so sore from 2 days ago. I did legs with Sam and she had us doing these like side lunges where you go down and then half up and then back down and then all the way back up. Oh, girls, people, I don't know if you're all women, but ow, I'm hurting. So we're going to have a protein-packed, quick and easy breakfast. We're gonna have a Oikos Complete, love these. Okay, Oikos Pro, sorry, 20 grams of protein. This one is the mixed berry, so good. The vanilla is also so good. The vanilla is probably my favorite, but I think it's also Danny's favorite, so I try to not always eat all of them. We're going to mix in and try this Kodiak protein-packed honey oat granola. I just talked about this on my Instagram, on my stories. If you're not following me there, follow me at Charlotte Grove Farmhouse. I've been trying to share this stuff, but just bought this. 2/3 of a cup is 260 calories plus 16 grams of protein. So let's see, this one is how many calories? 140 plus 260, so we're at 300 calories. I'm also gonna add in some blueberries because they're good for you. And I also think I'm going to have myself a cheese because I need something salty. Like I can't just have sweet stuff for breakfast. I need something salty too. So I think I'm gonna have a cheese stick. Plus they're really filling. And yeah, so I'm gonna whip this together real quick and I'll show you how it turns out. I made the boys lunch this morning and I made them like little Lunchables and I put some of these great little tomatoes in there and apparently I didn't like put it in the refrigerator very well because I opened it up and it's all on the floor. So I'm gonna take a second to clean these up first. Okay, so I added in a tablespoon of raw honey, just because it's that time of year. So, plus, sounded really good, and I haven't used it yet. Danny and I got that when we went to New Hampshire, and we did our little, what's it called? treehouse adventure, which we are planning another one. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Anyway, Stacy is on her way. I'm gonna take this bowl with me. Hope she doesn't mind if I eat in her car. I'm gonna fill up my water, and I'm just gonna do water flavoring for now. I'm not gonna do an electrolyte yet because I don't know which one I want, and I just brushed my teeth and sometimes it tastes funky. So I'm gonna do the Mio Berry Pomegranate water flavoring. I have to have water flavoring. I can't do just plain water. I have issues, so gonna do that. Also, going to take my vitamins with me, and okay, we're ready to go. I'll check in with you at lunchtime or snack time or one of those times. Okay, my friends, it is 1:30. I just got back from shopping with Stacy. We were supposed to just go to Five Below, but we ended up going to TJ Maxx. My hair is looking mighty crazy. I had my hair appointment yesterday, and she parts my hair like kind of down the middle. And so I just left. I didn't want to wash it again, so I just left it and pinned it back. So it looks a little bit crazy today, but you have to tell me your thoughts. Anyway, we ended up going to Michael's and TJ Maxx as well, and I ended up filming it. So I'm excited to show you some of the things that we found. I don't think I filmed anything in Michael's, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I don't know why. But anyway, that is not the point of this video. I am going to whip together a lunch right now because I am really hungry, and it is, it's pretty late in the afternoon, so I'm gonna whip together a lunch. I'm gonna use some spring mix. I always have this in my fridge. I've shown you guys when I just put like tomato, carrot, or tomato and cucumber, some chicken, I'm gonna do something very, very similar. I have a piece of chicken that I cooked with Fox Point seasoning. I always cook extra. I have those tomatoes that I had all over the floor. And I also have some mozzarella. I don't know how you say that. How do you say that word? I don't know. I just know them as mozzarella pearls. So I'm gonna have those and the garlic expression. So it'll be like a little bit of like a caprese salad, except I don't have any fresh basil. So minus that part, but this is gonna be delicious. So let's whip this together. So simple, and I try to keep these types of things available in my refrigerator at all times. Last week I did the burger bowls, so I just made like a pound of ground beef that I seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. That was pretty much it. Paprika, I think. And then I ate it with pickles, diced pickles, diced tomato, a little bit of cheddar cheese, and the salad mix and Thousand Island dressing. And it was like a little burger bowl, and it was delicious and super, super simple. I loved the pickles and everything. Like that vinaigrette, my mouth is watering. Like that sounds really good. I might have to have a pickle on the side. I think I might have eaten them all. I have to double check. But this is just super simple, and it's gonna taste delicious and really fresh. And I'm hungry, and I just need it to be done fast. I have emails that I need to respond to. I need to get some work done. So I'm looking forward to just whipping this together and stuffing my face because I'm actually hungry, so that's good. So fun fact, I use this big Threshold dinner bowl, stoneware dinner bowl, every time I make a salad. I should get more of these. I only have one because I use it for when I make salads, but it is like the perfect salad bowl because it's nice and flat. I think it's technically like a pasta bowl, but I don't know. I love it. And it is like the perfect bowl for salads because I feel like you can just kind of spread it out and like dress all of it, you know? Let me get a knife. So we were gone for 3 hours-ish, and my breakfast really held me over. I actually ended up eating it in her car on the drive there, and it was perfect. So, is this cooked all the way? Yes, okay. I definitely am not going to eat an entire piece of chicken. That is wishful thinking. So we're gonna take about, I don't know, half of it. You know what? No, I'm going to eat it. I have to eat it. This is not even a full chicken breast. This was a chicken breast that I cut in half. So, because I always have my chicken breasts, so I need to eat this. So we're gonna put that whole chicken breast on there. This is me like having a pep talk with myself. Because your girl's got to get the protein. I'm just gonna quarter or half these so that they're easier to eat. My boys could eat this entire container in one sitting. They love these. They're so good. I think Danny sharpened my knife. Okay, there we go. Let's dress this. We are down to the bottom of this. So there's chunks of garlic in here. Not measuring anything. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. There we go. Chunk of garlic. Oh yeah. And my mouth is watering. So we're gonna get a couple pieces. This is really good cheese like this. These mozzarella pieces like this, or if you're making pizza, those are really good pieces. So let's see. Servings, 8. Serving size, 1 ounce, 70 calories. 8 servings. I could get like 3 or 4 servings. I don't know how much an ounce is. So I'm gonna say that this is 2 servings-ish, I would guess, right? I feel like I should be cutting these smaller so I can get more bites out of them. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this. I also think I might be out of balsamic glaze. I wanted to put a little bit of balsamic glaze on this, but I think I'm out. I'm gonna go check in my pantry. I think I ate it. I finished it when we made pizzas last time. I always make a prosciutto and goat cheese pizza and top it with balsamic glaze, and I think I used it all. Let me check. Apparently I was way off. I bought another one, so yay. Put that in a Ziploc. So balsamic glaze, this is pretty sugary. 1 tablespoon is 40 calories, so let's try to not do a lot. Let's try to stay in a 1 tablespoon-ish. I'm gonna do a light little drizzle across the top. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Balsamic glaze is like concentrated balsamic vinegar. Like, so delicious. Just making sure this wasn't supposed to be kept in the refrigerator. I don't believe so. And there you have it. That looks bomb and is gonna be so good. I'm gonna eat this. This is so much food, but I'm hungry. This will tide me over until dinner. Okay, so I'm super excited about my salad and it smells bomb. I just plugged it all into my Fitness Pal, and I kind of had to guess a couple of things. Okay, so my breakfast, by the way, sorry, Charlie's taking a drink. My breakfast, including my coffee, was 621 for calories. If we take away the coffee was like 145 calories. But because the granola was 260 calories, like that's a lot. But I ate it, and I was very full. So my lunch, it says 490 calories. So the mixed greens are obviously next to nothing. The chicken breast is like around 150 calories. The tomatoes are nothing. The mozzarella is about 140 because I guesstimated about 2 ounces. I honestly don't know. The garlic vinaigrette, I guesstimated 2 tablespoons, so that's 120. I don't think it's all of that, but I would rather overestimate. And then the balsamic glaze, it says is about 40. So 490 calories. I still have 880 remaining because I worked out. So I have all those extras. So gonna go chow this down. I'm gonna do my very best to eat all of this. I ate my entire yogurt bowl. So I'll show you how much I finished. My fingers are so crossed. I'm gonna try so hard. Okay. It is 8:05. I am finally home from football and I have just heated up dinner. So last night I made lettuce wraps for the family, but there was miscommunication, so we didn't eat it. So we're eating it tonight, but we're eating it with rice. This is not lettuce wraps. But I did do a cook with me with this recipe. It's absolutely delicious and it's really good in butter lettuce, like cups, but I don't have any of that for right now. So I have to figure out the macros and the calories and all this, but to be honest with you right now, I really don't care. I know that sounds terrible. I have 880 left. That was before the rest of my steps. Let me find my phone. So on my Fitness Pal, it says I still have Yeah, 880 calories left. So this is definitely not 880 calories. So I think I'm good. So I'm going to eat this and then probably have a few of those chocolate covered almonds and call it a night. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video, a little what I eat in a day. I know that it's not a lot, but I don't eat a lot. I also did not show you my salad after lunch. I said I was gonna show you how much I ate. I ate all of the chicken. I'm very proud of myself. I ate all of the cheese. I ate like 90% of the tomatoes and like a third of the lettuce. So that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent for me. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. It's free to subscribe to the channel. I post 3 to 4 new videos every single week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fabulous day, my friends.